give you one healing exercise. Okay, this is also I learned from China. I think this is one master and his master's direct disciple who came to North Carolina. He gave this thing. I did this for a long time back. My mother had a leg pain, swelling. So she was here when I used to be one of the lecturers, but he came as another. So I learned this through that person we invited. And we did this one exercise, and it worked for my mother. She used a carpenter to build that, and she started to do that. Especially for sciatica problems, this will work well. This exercise. Any back pain, all these things will take. Blood sugar, many diseases with one exercise you can cure. This particular exercise, very powerful. We're doing this one. Marma, I'm sure we'll do Marma tomorrow. That one exercise will do many things. Like that, this exercise, very robust. So sometimes you have to be physically doing some things. Not always psychological thing work. So you shift between physical and psychological, keep shifting. Then you'll have a sweet spot. Okay, so what you really need is like a corner. And can you grab two chairs? These two chairs. Can you pull this? Let me pull this down. Much off. That's it. So, we give. Right? So I'm going very close. Just the tip, right? I'm not sitting like properly here, right? Just the tip of my butt there. And then going up. Perpendicular handyman hands. Back, the other leg is touching the ground. Try to touch the ground.
Yeah, it's like.
This is Laji, this is what I do. Yeah,
Right.
same.
Right?
By the Laji.
So, this is good exercise. And you do switch. Okay, now, in addition to this, what you can do, you listen to some music.
How many?
So turn on.
How long you keep your leg holding?
5 minutes, 10 minutes. You do 10 minutes, amazing benefit. The idea is what you should feel is body should pain. The pain will give the relaxation. So that is the thing. We should not be in the comfort zone. You keep it perpendicular. You will have a stretch here, and the entire body will pain. The moment you feel the pain, that's when healing starts. So 10 minutes you do this side, and then the same thing you other leg. Close. You just need a corner, right?
Actually, I have a special bench. You can do this very comfortably.
So you can use these two kind of thing or a stool. So that's why my mom made a table. This I'm talking about some 10 years back. So she made a carpenter in India. carpenter, and then she attended this meetings. She comes to wherever I travel, right? And we invite other people also along with my workshops. And this one did work. I learn from people. I'm open to things, and I see how these dynamics work. Basically, this is all yoga only. It's a form of yoga. And
You can also do the same thing, sleeping also, right? You can sleep and then stretch your neck.
it's different things. Your dynamics are different. You are hanging your hand. Your one leg is touching the ground. This is up. You cannot compare these two things. Different dynamics. Every moment a different dynamics happens. This particular dynamics,
This is good for what?
it will weight loss, healing blood sugar, BP. You want your all musculoskeletal problems like pain, back pain, all these things.
Can I share my experience with you?
Yeah, sure.
When I've done it on hundreds and thousands of people. So when you stretch it, you have terrible pain.
While
So
doing
the
it,
first
or
time I did it, but the leg is up. The first time I did it, I could not keep my leg up straight. It was like this angle, and there's terrible pain. 45 seconds, I had to lower it because such terrible pain. See, the idea is, pain is just two things. First thing, the pain indicates that you have a blockage in the Chinese call it meridian in the navi. There's a blockage. And the same pain heals it.
I see.
Removes the blockage. So meridian, you must have continuous flow, uninhibited flow of qi. In the Chinese system, we call it qi, right? We call it the prana. And if there's a blockage, you have pain. If there is no pain, you have no blockage, and you're wasting your time doing this.
Oh, wow.
So pain is the indicator that blockage, and the same pain, you
Pain in the knees or the thigh?
Wherever you stretch, you
Anyway,
stretch.
doesn't
matter. The body also will get very good if you have
you have this.
So both the legs, 10 minutes, right?
10 minutes. If you do 5 minutes, you can do, or you can do 10 minutes.
So the principle is, you do it as long as you can tolerate the pain.
Right.
So one of my Chinese mentors does like 45 minutes each leg.
Right.
In order for him to get enough pain to keep the blockage.
45 minutes.
Yeah.
Each leg.
You can do. I mean, if you really suffering, you do that, get relief.
So this, I have personally seen
Yeah.
people getting benefited from this.
But
Many-
I
Every day
Still-
for 40 minutes.
No, if you are doing every day, do these 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But you have a particular problem, you can take that and do it. Works out. See, I had one side of my, but I will share my experience. So these are what made me very strong believer of what you call alternative truth or whatever. So here, I had like a football size, cyst developed here. Oh my God. Just sedentary lifestyle. It's gone. It's all after doing meditation, everything. All these things I have been teaching also. Thank you. Right now. But it started like a small cyst, it was scratching. And then it slowly developed, it became a little thicker. Then after some time, it's developed into a lump. So my wife, she said, I know that you're doing all this conscious stuff, all these things, but believe me, this will be a surgery. You have to consult a doctor. You have to, this cannot be healed just like that. This is a very dangerous thing. Don't trust these things. She knows that I have been healing her, others, all those things, but still, she couldn't believe this kind of a lump. So I told, okay, because the moment if you say no, the negative energy comes and everybody will feel. So he said, yes, okay, I will do it. We'll do after 2 months. Schedule like maybe 45 days schedule. I'll go and see the doctor, whatever he says, we'll do it. So I took that period and said, what am I doing? I'm teaching people. And I didn't take care of this when in the beginning. See, at the cyst level, if I focus is not there, healing doesn't happen. If you don't focus at the beginning level, see, whenever everything also, Buddha used to tell you focus. Only. That's the truth actually. To be successful, you have to focus. Right? In order to do a retreat also, you have to be focused. So you can do it successfully, bringing the people like same thing. Healing also same only. When you start to focus only, the healing happens. Not in general like, okay, I'm not, let's do this and see, no. You have to, if you have that particular problem, what all you did for that particular problem, from morning to evening what you did, then only you will win. Otherwise you will not. One day you do that and then, it didn't work. We'll try some other method, go to some other teacher. These things will not work. So you be focused. I was focusing. Did everything that is required for healing. Right? I eliminated even smaller things. Like my little one would say, Dad, come on, let's have some samosa. He will call me. I'm not eating anything, but still he will say, okay. So sometimes I make some sacrifices for families only. Because I have to be with them. So, but smaller things also impact our life, whatever you eat, whatever you eat, small things. So I try to eliminate that part. Let's see what all I am eliminating. What are the wrong things input? Let me do 48 days. I'm not doing anything, guys. I told them, don't force me. I'm going to heal myself. So I'll be focused, right? And then, then I did breathing exercises, external therapy. I used turmeric. I made a paste out of a Siddha paste out of small onions, roast with turmeric. Hot. Should keep little warm. Place it here and wrap it. It's like a heat treatment. Internally, along with this, I use photomedicine. I use the light lamp. Right. So photomedicine you will learn on the third day. You're going to do at home. Here we cannot have light. That's why I will use light and sound. It will be good, but we'll do here. So use that, and I use mirror. Magic mirror I will not teach you now. I cannot. You have to be advanced. I know when you are advanced. So doing these three things, you are able to heal this completely within a month. So when I see you do this, right, jumping, this ball will jump. This ball will jump and it's like a So this is one incident. After that,
Was it painful?
highly painful. I couldn't do anything. Like this is a lump carried and I'm teaching people what is this happening. So don't think because you're teaching you will not have problems. Teaching is different. You are meant to do your job. It's a consciousness. But you will get a problem, you have other kind of karmas that will come around. Bigger kind of things. So you have to think differently. Your solution will be totally different. And through that you will learn. So because you will get a problem because you can solve it. Nature gives you a problem because you are capable of solving it. When you are solving, you are learning. When you are learning, you are giving. Confidently you can give. Now if a lump happens, somebody happens, I'm not scared. Hey, don't worry buddy. I can tell because I solved my own problem, I can tell accurately this will work. Bigger things. I solved tumor cases, cancer patients, ligament, bone broken, ligament broken, many things. just by giving them the right guidelines, doing multiple things at the same time. It's called the compound model. Compound model. So there was a king, right? Guptaji is the king. We are surrounding, right? He's emperor. So
I feel
I'm
like
going-
he's sitting like Kishan Kanaya.
yeah. So
So
we're going to attack this. Guptaji is torturing me with all doing this, that, right? So I want to attack him, right? Cruel person. Telling do the slide this way, that way and all. So I want to attack. So I'm going here and he's like defeating me. So and he goes defeats. All of us plan simultaneously. Not him. He's done. So when you do 360 degree, simultaneously, something miraculously happens. It opens up. Healing takes place. So when you, instead of doing linear things, one at a time and saying, oh, I will take some ashwagandha and say, I took ashwagandha, it's, ashwagandha is probably working, right? But 2 days it did work, okay, I will try some other day, something else. Then you focus, you're lost, you won't get healed. Do 10 things that work successfully at the same time. I told you sciatica, I gave this, right? Do this, do the marma, this marma points, and do the some warm-up exercises, all that are needed for the sciatica, then you will win. If you did this alone, and if this didn't work out, what will you do?
It doesn't work.
You give up. I did the toughest thing, they told this all worked for me, this itself didn't work, other things will not work. But when you two combine, it has to work. It is like knocking the door from different sides and it has to happen that nature will open up. So that's why I created all my programs. I've been very successful in healing. I don't know how, but I know that this 360 degrees has been working. Because what I followed, I unfollowed the modern way. All Ayurveda, Siddha treatments, all doctors, they follow linear method which is given by Western way. They copied the Western way, which was traditionally, it was holistic, but they want to follow, because modern science was successful, they want to follow this, you come here, I'll give you a pill after, before, after, same medicine. This before after medicine itself doesn't exist in the ancient side. Giving some tablet, eating, like that. Tablet form of medicine doesn't exist. There's nothing called tablet. Right, like pill. Pill doesn't exist in ancient science. Pill will not work out. The food is the medicine. Along with that, the detoxes and all are there. But if you take even churnam, like churnam means powder, right? Powder form. You have to take it that way. Using different mediums. Bow and arrow method. Bow and arrow method. What is bow and arrow method? I have a bow and an arrow. Different bows. Only one arrow. If I take this bow, this is Bhima's bow. This will go one distance. Arjuna's bow. Bhishma's bow. These are different ancient people who use bows. Right? I change the bow, but the target, it reaches different place. Only same arrow. Same way. What do you eat all the medicines? One medicine, for example, there is a medicine called Aswadi. Aswadi is a medicine that's like the tree, like a people tree. Thing Aswadi tree. One medicine will cure 26 problems. But you have to change the medium. With milk, it will have an effect. With honey, it will have an effect. With ghee, it will have a different effect. Right? So what you are changing is the bow, but the arrow is the same. So today, what happened? You take some medicine, drink with water. With water is a medium. It will not work. So these are the small details. I told you, success is not in higher things. Smaller details. Not doing many things. But the smaller details in how you are doing, that makes the change. Right? Turmeric, you cannot drink without a medium. You cannot take it just like that. So that's why rasam is made. In traditional rasam, sambar and all they put, right? They are medium, that's the way they use that. You take turmeric tablets, it doesn't exist that way.
With milk also.
Yeah, milk they do. That's a medium for different purpose. You're getting sleep, removing the kapha from there, all these things. So each medium has a different benefit. So if you change the medium, benefit will be different. Same component. This is how ancient medicines work. Okay? So understanding this deeply and applying this 360 model, not giving up, that will take you to success. Right. First thing, eliminate all the unwanted things first. Instead of doing good things is like adding medicine. It's a good thing. Adding exercise, adding things are good. But giving up the bad thing is important than doing good things. Right? If you have particular habit of taking some negative food, right, at particular time, because I got used to that. I'll eat some soda. Soda is my habit. I'm doing all other things, but one soda, let me take it. Right? That will take care of the things. So for you, first be strong. Your mind should be strong to give up the eliminate. So you go to so much high level that maybe you will be drinking once in a while a coffee, which is not big. Too bad. So that level you will be there, conscious. That too organic or doing something, like that. So that level you have to shift yourself. So that is the main point I wanted to give you for healing. Okay, so if you follow these things, you will be very happy. Was it useful? Make sense? So this model, if you approach, you will be healing.